So in we go. Hey guys, welcome back to Jaraci Cup 8. Continuing our coverage of the group stage, we were requested to cast this game in particular. It's between SickIGN and cowofschmau. Actually, let me ping him on Discord real quick. Casting games right now. You can tune in or watch the VOD later. Should have done this before we started.
The VOD?
Yeah, I don't know why we call it that. Video on demand is what it stands as.
I thought you just misspelled vid.
Never. But get it? That's never misspelled. Anyway, this match here going to be between cowofschmau, who we've cast a lot of times before. Always going to be repping my cow brethren, so you know I like to see his games. And SickIGN here. What a sick in-game name he's got. Playing as the Coalition here, he's the red player. I believe he had the lower seed, right? Yeah, okay. So cowofschmau picking Galzium first, and SickIGN goes for Coalition second. cowofschmau then going to pick the Boneyard for the map. He gets what we generally say is the bad spawn, but that's alright. It's not a huge advantage. And Sandskimmer Fab starting out for him early, he drops the scanner. Actually in a pretty aggressive position. This is kind of interesting. Like normally you just put that scanner right here and then you retire, but he's actually driven it out to drop the scanner and then come back in and retired. So anyway, I expect we have some kind of a tech coming out here for cowofschmau. That's what you would expect to see. He does have that PC moving out onto the front line. Meanwhile, for SickIGN, it looks like it's going to be SC first. I've always criticized this, and I'll say it again. Bringing the base runner out to the middle is kind of not a good idea, because the base runner like might just die to these skims here, right? And indeed, if cowofschmau catches it on a ping, he'll go and investigate, and then you just don't have this very useful unit for the defense. So, and yeah, no, I haven't seen. What did you say? FPVOD, like first person VOD. Right, okay, yeah, because he's the one playing the game, so then it's like a first-person VOD, I guess. I suppose I can see it, but I've never seen that before, no. I always thought VOD was a little bit of a funny thing to say, though. Like, I never quite got it, because, like, video on demand, like... I guess the idea is that you don't have to watch it live, right? So you can watch, you know, a gaming tournament live, usually. I mean, hey, you guys are watching live right now. But you can also, you know, tune in later to catch, like, the VOD or whatever, but, it's like so close to vid, which would be video, that I feel like that's just easier. But oh well, 'tis not a thing. Railfab is on the queue for cowofschmau. I always like to see a rail rush, you know that. He's gonna need to get fleet cap pretty soon, but the really important thing for now is just that he maintains the strikecraft superiority. And his opponent, meanwhile, going for carrier production upgrade, which I think is the good answer. God, Weaves just woke up, Sarah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so sad.
R.I.P. Oh shoot, I doxed you. Oh well.
Oh, no.
Andre, my boy.
I prefer people calling me Sarah anyways. That's my name.
Well, that's her name, guys. Andre, my boy. You've done unreal things. I can't believe. That game was like... I think my head is like about to explode, to be honest with you. Heavy Rail coming out here for cowofschmau. Was it 47? Dang.
It's okay though, I can just tell everyone your real name, which is Bozo, and then your last name is Cow.
Yeah, of course. So,
obviously.
So, you know, we're even, right?
We're even.
cowofschmau, now, his next move here on a rail rush is probably going to be to get a second PC. But in the meantime, like, I think he needs to get an assault rail. He really doesn't want to take damage to this carrier. Okay. This is really risk, because if you take a bad trade on the strikecraft and you lose the superiority, you lose the game. I mean, it's like really edge of the knife, I think we say. Watch whom you're calling Bozo. Oh, even better.
I'm pretty sure it's who in that situation, though.
Oh no, it'd be whom, because
really?
you're calling just the object.
Ah, okay.
Linguistics aside, this is quite bad for cowofschmau. So he's lost the railgun. He does have the second PC on the way, so that's good. But if you're below on strikecraft numbers, you never want to trade, and you want to build an assault rail and try and stall. And then you stall for that second PC to come out. Pro-Lithuanian Englishman. This is also unfortunate. He feels he needs to Desperado against the LAVs to get some kills finished off, and ends up trading badly off the back end as well. But some kind of gift from the gods here. He didn't get pressured here, so SickIGN should have stuck on him. Because if you can kill the skims as they come out, this is what we call a meat grinder, and then eventually you'll kill the PC too. So when are you making a Sarah a DOK pro? Well, she's starting now, I suppose, huh?
Oh my gosh, no.
Hey, he even spelled it right.
Yeah, that's the superior spelling. I mean, obviously.
Obviously. Railfab on the way now for SickIGN. He does have one assault rail, does cowofschmau. Don't play... Okay, can we ban Guardian Speeds real quick?
No, he has one of my pink tags, so he's immune to bans.
You're right. We can't ban him from stream, he's too nice. Rev, assault rail in danger here though. There is boost available, yes, so he's gonna use the boost, he gets on that assault rail. Again, he still has Strikecraft majority here, so it's gonna be difficult for him to trade out. Another skim goes down too, so he's down to just 2. Double building assault rails though, that's definitely what he needs, because he needs something that can deal with these LAVs. The problem for him, of course, is that SickIGN is gonna get rail fab here. And if I were him, knowing that I've definitely got the upper hand on like my opponent's rail rush here, I'd build a support cruiser, and I would actually move out with this carrier, and just bring it to the front line, and then just build like railguns on the front line and just smash them out, right? A little hard to pull off, of course. I mean, it's nervous to go for like 2 base plays like that, but this is definitely a case where he could do it. Ref mode, meanwhile, gonna start for cowofschmau, so he seems to be confident he can hold here. This is gonna be difficult though. Obviously, that money otherwise would be spent on, you know, more assault rails or sand skimmers, something like that, but... LAVs, by the way, taking out the salvagers here. A little sloppy of cowofschmau to not leave those guys just back at the base, so he's gonna lose those 2. Anytime you can pick off those salvagers, always a very nice move to do. Now, SickIGN's other option here is to build like a couple rails so he can pressure and then go up on the 3 base. And either way, I think he wants to be making a support cruiser. Yep, there it is on the queue. Happy to see that. He's actually already built the salves though. Wow, that was fast. I didn't even see that.
Zoom, zoom.
He's some kind of magician.
Gotta go fast.
Gas, gas, gas. Gotta step on the gas. cowofschmau here, ready to move out, it looks like, on a 2 base. Now, technically, he can get up on a 3. This is why I was saying I prefer SickIGN making the aggressive play here, right? Because obviously there are 2 PCs here, so if he gets ref mode, he'll be on 3 as well. But SickIGN definitely a lot faster to the punch than he is, so he still has the advantage. I definitely wouldn't want to make it seem like he's losing or something. Oh, and he's actually built 2 support cruisers. Look at this. Okay. So I like it, right? He's building railguns now. He's bringing the carrier. Yes, exactly. Okay, this is really good. This is exactly what I wanted to see SickIGN doing. You know, when he sent me these replays and he told me he wanted to see, like, some pro advice is what he said on the DMs. He wanted me to, like, give him tips on how to play. I was expecting that meant he got, like, dumpstered or something, but, like, he's really doing well here. These are all the right moves in all the right order. I'm really pleased with this, and he's got full LAV ups too, so it's not like, even though his opponent has pretty comparable numbers of LAV, or skimmer now, he doesn't have majority, right? He's never going to be able to fight that majority, and so if these railguns can hold the assault rails off, there's really nothing that he can do. Oh shoot, that I should give cowofschmau tips. Well, you heard what I said then, right? The problem with rail rush is just that if you trade when you have the numbers disadvantage, you instantly die like this. So... Oh, by the way, this is a very, very good trade for SickIGN. He's gonna just get in here, chunk these assault rails down. He's got the rails in the distance too hitting them, so there's armor break as well, although I don't know if rails actually have any armor natively. But still, again, he has the Strikecraft superiority as well, so full upgrades versus none, he's gonna slaughter here. These LAVs are just rolling on top of the sand skimmers. Oh, they do? Okay, yeah, so armor break is gonna be effective for him then there. And yeah, I agree, very strange fight to take. It just kind of came out of nowhere, like right here, so there's a lot of terrain to block those assault rails. So they can't get the engage that they want against those skims. And then, or the LAVs, my bad. And then obviously the railguns are there too, so I mean he didn't have the army anyway. Did the arrows hit the carrier? Oh dear, yeah, that's also quite bad. LAVs, meanwhile, they smell blood in the water. They're just gonna dive in here on this PC, and I mean, fair play, they're gonna get it. Is MagXL done? No, so this carrier will die rather slowly, but it will die, make no mistake. This is definitely, you know, end of the game type of damage here that SickIGN is inflicting. And he's got his carrier here too. To be fair, no power, but he can easily tech it if he wants to. In fact, I would probably cancel the production upgrade and just go for power upgrades. And this is a lot of freaking LAV. Like, he just keeps building out. He can because he's Coalition, right? This is something that Coalition does well. And so, you know, if he wipes that skimmer blob, there's just nothing that cowofschmau can do to get back. This looks like my nightmare. Yeah, mine too. I had a healthy handing of this kind of stuff when I played against Garmulator back in vanilla, let me tell you that. For some reason, I refuse to accept the coalition gospel, you know what I mean? So I would just keep playing Galzian. I was like the only guy who ever like won a tournament playing Galzian except for A game, I think. Well, no, maybe Descara did it actually.
Is Galzian the one I shouldn't play?
According to God Eats Weaves, alright, but come on, it's the best one, we all know.
Okay, but listen, God
Just whatever you do, don't play Con F, alright?
But
everyone plays Con F. That's like that's the quirky and unique faction.
But
you know what I mean? Like
God
you don't want to be that.
Weebs is a legend.
Yeah, you're right.
He's so wise.
Yeah, I did see that A game. Oh, jeez. Disputes from years ago coming back in.
It's okay, he doesn't have a girlfriend. I'm a paid actress. We already went to
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
It's okay.
Exactly. By the way, a bit of an awkward fight here for these rails. They're getting hit by like maximum AoE by this carrier. If you drive like past line of sight blockers, they'll often bunch up like this. This isn't quite like what we would call an Omega point, you know, but it's still pretty bad, so. It's okay though, he is going to kill the carrier. It's not like that matters. It's academic at this point, so. SickIGN is going to take the game, defends the rail rush quite nicely. Let's move on to game 2. Felt like just really good play from him, you know? Collage Teeth, gonna be the second map. Whack. Whack. Oh, but there's a faction mix-up. Look at this. So, cowofschmau actually gonna play as Coalition here. What am I looking for? I don't have an info.txt from these guys. Whatever. This one should be SickIGN's pick. And of course, Collage Teeth, we know, good map for AV Rush, very good map for assault cruisers and artillery, so you'd expect to see those in a high-level game on this map. At this level, I'd say anything's possible, but I do expect to see those things anyway. Here, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. So it's going to be CVC here on Collage Teeth, then. We don't have a base runner tire from either player. So SickIGN's moving out across the field here. cowofschmau's dropping the probe. I don't know exactly what the idea for this is, but it looks like it's going to be SC first from him again, right? It's actually going to do a 7-up, though, it looks like. So he's building another salvager off to the second base. LAV Fab it looks like from cowofschmau. But I'd like to have seen that before the probe. I feel like this is just, you know, slows down your tech a little bit. Maybe a small thing, but, you know. And there's the sport cruiser on the queue. This is actually 8-up. Wow. Back to the vanilla days, man. That's what we used to always do. Back in the day. Probe gonna come out here to check what the tech is. He's not gonna see any tech, of course, but he will see the sport cruiser if he sticks around for a bit. Gonna back off for now, though. But he can come back in a bit. This, again, though, is why I'm always saying, like, you know, just wait for the sport cruiser, or for the probe for a bit, right? Because it didn't catch any valuable information here. And the valuable information is going to come out in just a moment, right? But then you don't need the probe before that. So if it slows down your tech, you know, you don't want to build it too early here. Like the number of bombers and stuff. I wonder what that would do. Oh, that'd be nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we should definitely look into that. AV Fab almost done here now, 15 seconds away. Carry production upgrade coming out from cowofschmau too. So this is one base here, but again, it's hitting pretty late. So when you do an AV rush, you should be having it done at about like 28, 20 or 15 or so. I can't remember the exact timing here. So this is a little bit slow for God Hates Weebs. Or what the heck, for cowofschmau, sorry. So conditioned. Meanwhile, Assault Pack coming out from SickIGN, actually, that's kind of an interesting choice. Normally after SC first we just go for a tech choice, but this is probably equally as valid because obviously you can make LAVs work. I'm gonna chunk out this probe here, down he goes. So good on him to deny the probe there. And cowofschmau, I'm not sure where he's headed. This is a little bit interesting. Oh hey, Starflight. This is actually SickIGN in game, so congrats on game 1, friend. The AC YOLO? Oh no. No, my friend, you did not see the right one. The game on the shallows, it is insane, Phoenix. You have to watch it immediately. Like, I don't think I'll ever cast another DOK replay that's that good. It's like that level. Oh my gosh. Anyway, AV streaming out across the field now finally for cowofschmau, and he doesn't have any armor yet, does he? No, he does. Okay, he has armor. Good. The vehicle damage upgrades are coming out for SickIGN. This is pretty convenient for him. He hasn't seen these AVs yet, but that's what he needs to have to beat them, I think, right? Because obviously they have a lot of armor, so you know you don't want to be fighting armored units here without having like the damage ups. This is actually pretty good timing for cowofschmau here as he drops the turret as well. But these guys stop moving. You want to keep going on here, boys. Uh-oh. Because, like, the thing is, this is a nice timing where you have the turret drop at the same time, but only if the AV is actually going to move on. And he's got armor 1, but he hasn't gone for 2 yet. Meanwhile, it's 1-1 on the LAVs. This is still looking like it should be a pretty painful push here. But the base runner can come in and drop a turret, like right on this ground here would be really nice. Carrier, gonna drive in as well. This is exactly what SickIGN wants to do. And he's gonna get away with this, I think, just because cowofschmau's attack is too late here. But Salvager's getting chunked here, actually. This is quite painful. Uh-oh. Oh dear, he's gonna lose like the whole Salvager line here. This is really bad. Needs to drop a smoke though. AVs get cleaned up, but the eco is totally wiped here, and cowofschmau with a support cruiser, he's gonna be feeling great here. Yeah, like with smoke, that could have been even better, but that was quite good already. Support cruiser's out now for cowofschmau, so he's moving up onto 2 base. Yeah. I don't know, I mean, it just was a lot of AVs. I think what you could have done, though, to save this actually is, like, drive up here and drop a turret, because you have the rails in the back line. And so, he didn't smoke at all, to be fair. So, I mean, that was just kind of his bad. But if you had the smoke, or if you had the turret up here, he has to smoke either the rails or the turret, and then obviously the rails can fan out as well, the carrier drives here, so it's really hard to smoke all the angles off, but, smoking is bad. No, smoking is good, Sarah, in DOK land. Learn it.
No.
Doke. Oh, did you look up on Twitch's website, like, what size the emotes have to be, by the way?
Yeah, so there's 112, there's freaking 56 by 56. I'm sorry, fetchin.
Fetchin,
and then
right.
there's 28 by 28.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm just trying to touch up the sizes.
AV's coming in here for a bit of a push. They stopped, unfortunately. I think they could have killed both of those railguns. The carrier is like decently powered up, but power 1 would go a long way here. This is always a worry when you get hit by AVs, is that the the AV harassment will never stop, basically, right? But if no, he shouldn't attack the LAVs here. So he can kill the salvagers really quickly, and if he can kill the railgun, that's kind of nice too. Oh yeah, he just split fired there, so he didn't end up really managing to kill everything. But yeah, you're right, Phoenix. So these are unupgraded railguns. They just melt to those AVs if he mismicros them at all. Quite different from vanilla, eh? Obviously, as you know, in vanilla, like, AVs just can't kill rails at all, but... Yeah, well, the thing is, I was, like, okay with the fact that they were gonna melt anyway. It's just that, like, they should have killed the salvagers first. He had time, actually, to finish off the RU guys, and maybe even the CU guys, but... And also, though, if he had, like, kept on the push, he would have killed both of the rails, so... It's alright, though, for, It's alright for cowofschmau. He is obviously gonna catch this base runner now. He's flipping into LAV here. I don't really think I like that too much because he doesn't have the upgrades for it. So, I mean, getting superiority against someone who has ups on you is, like, really, really hard, as you know. Oh, no, finish the kill. This AV here gonna choose to not finish the kill on that base runner, which is really unfortunate as well. So, the LAVs are probably gonna have to Desperado in here to try and finish that off. And Fighter and Gunship is going to be good, but like SickIGN has gotten back into the game here. Yeah, and you're right. He's also not spending terribly well there. He could be probably on like 3 base by now. Yeah, if he doesn't finish off this kill here, it's going to be very sad. Did he not? Oh, there's only one RU dude here. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, exactly right. Like if you get damage down on your opponent in your head, you just want to like push it, right, and make your opponent suffer a little bit. You know, give him a bit of Druck, as the Germans would say. Rail's moving out to the midfield here. This might be a bit dangerous because obviously air is going to come out. The LAVs can do a bit of anti-air, but you still would expect these strike fighters will get kills here. There is a base runner though, so he can drop down a turret if he needs it. Mag XL coming out for SickIGN. He is an AA unit? I didn't know. Oh shoot, that's advanced. Turret gonna be used here though, it's gonna be a ground turret. The LEVs, I think, should actually focus this base runner, but... Yeah, they do get it. Okay, nice. And now the field is totally open for these strike fighters to come in and get some big value, so he should be launching right now, for sure. Yeah, I really think he should be in the air already. Because this is an opportunity to chunk these rails here. Ugh. Okay, he's finally gonna fill out the base here. Okay, there's the launch, but it's quite late. Fortunately for him, like SickIGN kind of sleeping on it isn't backing these guys back to safety. Because like if LAVs came, this would still be a problem, you know. But you've always got to be worrying about the threat of air here. So gunship's better, yeah, probably. I'd say better because there's LAVs, right? Strike fighters are still going to do well, though. We're definitely going to see that on display here. He's going to lose one of the SC, though. It's a little sloppy. Could definitely micro it just a tad here, but he should catch that turret. He might catch this rail, too, if he goes in for it. Yep, he will catch that turret. Railgun. So down it goes. These AVs can kind of drive in with impunity now. They're not going to... Well, one of them's injured already, actually, but they're probably not going to die to this number of LAVs here. I mean, of course, God Hates Sweeps would say that, but he is right. Gunship time.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, I'm now a disciple of God Hates Weebs. Anything he says, doctrine.
I mean, hey, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, missile battery fab on the queue here. I see, though, you've also got AV techs. Obviously, these heavy vehicles upgrades are on the table as well. This is quite bad, though, because the rails are going to get sunder, and these AVs are just going to instantly melt. So that's really quite unfortunate.
He's right. I am a sim. Oh, no.
You have a sim? But I thought that he was your sim for having, like, the pink roll, right?
Yeah, okay,
Does it go both ways? Or?
Yeah. It's like a, you know, symbiotic simping.
Symbiotic simping?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I did go there. Missile battery fab finishing, and yeah, look at this. The armor upgrades are finishing. So this is really good from SickIGN, or Starflight, of course, on the chat here. Really playing this, I think, exactly how he wants to. It was unfortunate that he lost a bunch of guys in the early game, but the rest of it he's been playing pretty cool. Strike Fighter's gonna launch again. Should be missile batteries out this time, though. Or maybe the tech just finished, actually. I guess I'm not entirely sure. But there's anti-air turret posts at any rate. He's actually got base runner inventory. Look at that. Yeah, base runner inventory is surprisingly good for these types of things because it lets your base runners come out of the carrier and just instantly drop the anti-air turret. I'm seeing more and more players get that these days. Back in vanilla, we thought that was like a meme tech. Like you never actually got, you know, base runner inventory, right? But strike fighters gonna come in here now. They want to find damage if they can. They're gonna hit on these salvagers, which I like. No, not the support cruiser. It's probably not the real target here. They're flying under a lot of anti-air though. This there's a base runner, there's a missile battery, and there's obviously that anti-air turret post out there. They will catch the support cruiser, but at what cost? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, the thing is, like, support cruisers only cost 450 by 50, and that many strike fighters. That was 6 strike fighters. That's gonna cost like almost 600 RUs, I think. Isn't it like 90 RUs for a strike fighter? Not to mention the CU cost. I mean, that's like really bad. And I was saying, you know, this is a great map for artillery and such, that you should probably go for Assault Cruiser Fab, but he's gonna get carry power instead. That's probably good too. Oh wait, I'm talking about cowofschmau here, aren't I? What the heck? I don't know, like, just Assault Cruisers are so good here. Especially when your opponent has railguns, right? But carrier power is not bad either. The thing is just that, like, these railguns are going to be pretty effective. But I'd love to see SickIGN go for some some artillery as well. Remains to be seen, though, and cowofschmau, of course, actually did tech into rails, too, so he's planning on getting those. Heavy vehicles 3, then? That would be a really good tech here. AV doing the Dune dance. Yeah, I like that. LAV's gonna stream in here to try and get kills. This is a fight that the LAVs are not gonna trade terribly well on, I would think. Just gonna back off here. The thing is, especially with AVs having AoE now, it's like it's a little tricky. You just want to make sure you don't get hit by the rails, because once you get hit by the rails, LAVs are definitely gonna kill you. Armor 3 as well, definitely like a must-have in this kind of scenario, right? In fact, look at this, he trades quite efficiently. That's not bad. They do, yeah, they have all 4 of the upgrades, actually. All 5 of these, actually, technically. Still no Mag Excel from cowofschmau. He doesn't have armor either, though, so these rails are going to get shredded. Well, he has armor 2, but not 3. Just like a paper shredder, you know? Down they go. Oof. That's gonna leave cowofschmau kind of with nothing here, really. He's got a couple AVs, but like again, he doesn't have the ups yet. So I mean, I think these LAVs are not gonna have any problem with this. Power 4 on the way now, but SickIGN's making his carrier play of his own, and if he just he doesn't even need to build base race. He already got one, doesn't he? Nice. Whoa, what the? Did you see that? What's going on here? This carrier is like flipping at unreasonable rates. Oh my gosh. Air units launched again, by the way, but it's just they just instantly die. I don't really understand what the point of that was. Skating demo. I think he might be stuck here. Okay, no, he looks like he's figured it out in the end. Look at the army sizes, though. I mean, just compare these two, like... No bueno. LAV's here, gonna jump on the isolated AV once again. They will kill that one off. A lot of rails out here now as well. And mind you, like, cowofschmau doesn't even have Mag Excel, so even if he did have a rail force, it wouldn't really be... Oh my gosh, that's actually a lot of railguns. Oh dear. You can't justify that. You just can't. I don't... Oh yeah, he's got idols over here. But yeah, the army sizes are just, like, so incomparable. There's not really anything that cowofschmau can do. This is so many freaking railguns. Look at that. 12. 13, yeah. I mean... that's a lot of damage. That's gonna be a paddling.
That's a lot of damage!
That's a lot of damage! Yeah, and cowofschmau is just gonna be killed here. There's no way he gets out of this. RIP.
Oh man.
I like it though. And SickIGN. Yeah.
I just sawed this carrier in half.
To show off the power of flex tape, I railgunned this carrier in half. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if flex tape can fix this one. Very nicely done by SickIGN, I've got to say. And I haven't really seen any games from him so far where he does really well, so this is really refreshing. Like, nice games, my guy. Nice games. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.